Uh, Alright, let's do the proper chat this time. There we go. There we go. Not the right channel. There we go. Hey, Samster. Hey, Minecraft. How you doing? Thanks, Scorpion Queen. Alright. Let me go ahead and do the description, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this, alright? There we go. Cool. All changes saved. Alright. Oh, I should probably put in my earbuds so that I can, hear the game. That's a good idea. Hey, Tom. Alright, so if you don't know, let's continue without saving. If you don't know, there's this thing that's there where you can put in a cheat code in this game, and supposedly it makes hard mode, like it turns hard mode on. Now, I have no idea what makes it more difficult. For all I know, it adds in robots just in every square inch of the game. So yeah. Yeah, it's a cheat code. There's no way around that. But, yeah, so, gonna go ahead and, here we go. Let me go ahead and, got the cheat code list right here. We're gonna skip past this opening cutscene, as always.
Yeah, Gary, it sure looks like...
Alright, so it's technically called higher difficulty level, and this is a monster of a cheat code. 3241312. Alright. What? Alright. Oops. I'm like messing up the back half of this. XXYXX. Oops. Gosh, seriously, this is just a mess of a cheat code. Was that good enough? Like, I don't hear anything happening. There's no sound cue for this one. It is a lot. It's It's XXXYY, XXXXY, XXYXX. Oops. Ah. Oh, come on. If I keep messing up the cheat code like that. That's the biggest problem I'm running into here. I'm not going to say a lot of stuff in chat. Just watch. All right, that's fine, Tom. Oh, come on. If that didn't... That was near perfection. If that didn't trigger the cheat... Alright. One of two things has happened. One of two things has happened here. Either that triggered the cheat, and there's no sound cue, which is absolutely stupid. Or there's like... Actually, there are three possibilities. One is that there's no sound cue to the cheat, which is stupid. Two... is that basically this cheat is a dud. Like, it just doesn't work on GameCube or something for whatever reason. 3 is that, like, somehow, with like, my ungodly, like, shift-like, or my godlike shift-like speed with putting in cheat codes and getting it basically perfect, like, I'm somehow not putting it in fast enough. Because you need to do these cheat codes rapidly. And you need to do them, like, you need to do all the inputs back to back to back to back. I'm leaning towards 1. But I don't know. I guess let's just start playing and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the cheat doesn't work. And I'm betting it doesn't work across all platforms. Because if I had to take a guess... I'd say they thought of this, and they thought this was a good idea, but they just didn't, like, implement it. Either that or you have to put it in at, like, the menu. I don't know. Let's just, let's disable the hand. If the cheat doesn't work, that sucks. But it also probably explains why there's nothing on the internet about it for like a nearly decade-and-a-half old game. Actually, no, it is decade-and-a-half. Like, actually, hang on, this is a good test. Like, come here, fodder. Come here. No, they still die in one hit. I still take 1 damage from hits. There aren't more robots. It did come out in 2003, so it's 15 years later. Yeah, there's no way. If I'm putting it in that well, that was like really stupidly good right there. If I'm putting it in that well and it's not doing anything. Okay, wait. Hang on. I guess I'll double check here. Oh shoot, I don't have enough shiny objects. Let's go destroy the wall of Tiki's over here. It is crazy to think this game came out a year before the SpongeBob movie, and thus the SpongeBob movie's video game. Oh yeah, that's gonna give me enough. Like seriously, the only thing I can think of is that the only thing I can think of is that the robots might deal more damage. I don't know. Here's a jellyfish. Let's hang around the jellyfish, get him to zap us. There we go. Yeah, no, see, it's regular damage. I put it in pretty well twice. Let me just double check the robots, I guess. I mean, unless this does something. Nope. Nope, robots still only take one hit, deal one hit. You mean the game or the movie itself? Alright, there's one more thing I can think of here, which is that on the title screen, you can actually go into options. It's possible you have to do it on the title screen and start a game. I think it's stupid. I have no idea why that would be the case. Every other cheat code... It was a lot to take in. Every other cheat code you can do out of it, but whatever. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. No, I don't think this cheat actually works. I mean, the thing is, it's also much longer than most of the other cheat codes. Except the things, weirdly enough, that do, like, basically nothing. But, like... Okay, like hey, Shiny. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I almost guarantee you this is what happened. Right? When the game was being developed, they made a decision, right? They were like, okay, we want to make this game decently easy because we know, you know, like, we know the audience of SpongeBob and we know, like, who's going, like, who will recognize the name and who's basically going to be playing the game. So they wanted to do that, and they're like, okay, but that doesn't mean that's going to be exclusively our audience. I mean, there are also gamers that will see this and pick it up out of curiosity or just because the game looks good. So, what, and this is all speculation on my part, by the way. I have no idea. I have no proof. Nothing. I mean, I think what happened is they knew their basic audience that was there, and they said, but wait, what if there are people who are maybe not as young? Because SpongeBob, for the time, had a decently wide audience. This is back at season 3-ish. SpongeBob had a decently wide audience that was there. In terms of the ages that were there of the people. And I believe what happened is they wanted to give the opportunity for a more difficult game without making it so that, you know, kids playing it would get discouraged and would just put it down and stop. So they had this idea, right? Okay, what if there's this cheat code that you can put in that will allow you to do a more difficult, to play a more difficult version of the game. So those who want to take it easy, you know, be it because they're younger and they just want to enjoy the game, or because they just want to, you know, have fun in the game, they can do that. Or if you want a challenge, you can do this. Then I think that's basically where their thought process ended. I think basically they came up with this idea. Everyone was like, yeah, sounds great. And then basically just due to the fact that they were making the game, and I think this was an idea at the start. You know, I think it came around, it's like, okay, is the game done? Yep. And nobody remembered the difficulty mode, the more difficult game that's there. Because let's be real honest here for a second. If you're not manipulating the RNG, Robo Patrick can be a little difficult. Robo SpongeBob can be decently difficult at times, but like basically that's it. Like, I mean, the game is not that difficult, so I feel like it's something they thought of in the beginning, they thought was a good idea, and then they just forgot about it. Then I think somewhere years down the line, someone was going through, either it was something that was built into the files that were there, or it was something that's there. Someone looks in the game's code, or the game's files or whatever, and they say, oh look, there's a harder difficulty, an increased difficulty cheat code that's there. And they try it out and they get nothing. They get absolutely nothing. Because I bet you if I were to play through this game with, like, putting in the cheat code perfectly, I bet you there would be zero difference in the game. And it kind of makes me sad, to be honest, because I would like to see a more difficult version of this game. But again, this is all speculation. I feel like someone discovered it in the files, put it online that this is a thing, and then like it became known, but it doesn't work because they never took it anywhere. They never did anything with it. The only weird thing is that every other cheat code works, but then that's because they don't have, like, when you put in the cheat code, they don't have to adjust things and then have those things be turned off on other save files. And like, it doesn't get more complicated. It's just, this is what's there. Oh, I'm bummed out about it in the sense that really the boss fights are the things that are too easy. Like, let's be real honest here. Robo Sandy is a joke. Like, Prawn and Flying... Well, maybe not Flying Dutchman. Prawn is more difficult than Robo Sandy. And yeah, it has the different phases and whatnot, but come on. Robo Sandy's a joke in this game. I mean, it's a time waster if you're going through it casually. It's a time waster doing it speedrunning. I don't know. I feel like it's up to the modding community at this point, which sucks. I mean, I don't think you should have something in your game if you don't intend for it to be used, but at the same time, I also feel like they just genuinely forgot about it. Which makes me sad at the thought of what could have been, but I also enjoy what we got. So I can look at this and I can say, yes, I'm bummed about what could have been, but I'm also glad with what we have. The only question now is, what do we want to do for the rest of the stream? This is on my Wii, so I can easily exit out of the Wii and go back to the main Wii menu that's there and do something else, or we can just stick with this and kind of goof around in the game. I've done New Game Plus bingo, I've done regular bingo, I've done a million other things with this game. So at this point, it's just kind of goofing around and having a good time. Probably they tried putting it in and they messed up their coding or something. Yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless, but personally, I lean towards Occam's razor, which is to say the simplest answer is the best answer. So, you know, in my mind, the simplest answer is they had this good idea, and it is a good idea. I'm giving them that credit. But they had this good idea. They mentioned it at the beginning. They got caught up in development, and thus it never went anywhere. I think the cheat code may be too long, and the frame for entering it is too small. That may also be a thing. The only catch is, like, I don't know if the cheat codes have different frames, like different frame inputs. The other cheat codes are not the most forgiving, but they're pretty forgiving as long as you're doing it decently fast. But the way to test this is to go to a tasser and get them to try to input, like, pause and do the inputs like 1 frame each. Because if your inputs are set to if the inputs are set to shorter than 1 frame, that's ridiculous. I think that the other inputs that are there are set to like 7 frames generosity, like, or like, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to consider that's like a 1/7 of a second that's there between inputs. That's not even saying, like, you know, like for the entire code. That's saying between inputs. Which means by the time you're done with a cheat code, you could spend a total of over a minute inputting it at, well, okay, that's maybe a bit much. But I'd imagine it's probably 5 frames or 4 frames. Or sorry, it's probably higher. Whoops. I meant to say it's probably like... It's probably a good 12 frames or so. Or maybe more that you have between them. Which again, sounds small, but you have to consider, like, that would mean, I don't know. See, that's the weird thing. Heck, you could probably input, like, 1 every 30 frames or so and be fine. I don't know, you probably have like 10 or 5 seconds to input the entirety of the code. I don't know how it counts it, but the thing to do here, if the input is that small, then the ultimate test is to go to someone who does tasks. That's tool-assisted speedruns, if you don't know. To go to someone... Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. Ushanka. Go to someone who does tasks. Get them to input, like, get the inputs frame by frame and see if they get anything. Because if it's to the ridiculous degree where you can't, like, you can hit it frame by frame and not get it, like, no. There's no cheat code. No working cheat code. Because that's a like, I don't think Shift in his cheat percent world record run, I don't think he does inputs 1 frame at a time. Like, that's crazy. Because that's a 60th of a second. I can put in cheat codes pretty fast. I don't even know. It might be about at Shift level if I'm really going. And I don't think I put it in at 1 frame per input. So if it didn't work with 1 frame per input, like, there's no cheat code. There's no cheat code. I've got the thumbnail. Let's go in and mess around. I want to try something, actually. Okay. I need headphones on for this one so I can hear it. All right. All right. Yeah, the firms are pretty forgiving on these other cheat codes. Like, as long as you're doing them pretty much in sequence, you're pretty good. Like, back to back to back. In other words, as long as you're keeping a steady pace. What am I... Now that's... Shoot, that's cha-ching. Oh, pff, I give myself 80 spatulas. Shoot, I can't remember the cruise boost.
It's almost too pretty to break. Almost.
There we go. Right. I did try to enter it in the main menu. Alright, see you when you get back, Scorpion Queen. Shiny, I tried entering it on the main menu. I did it pretty well. To the point where, like, if there's any decent leniency in there, then it should have given me it. I just don't think the cheat code works. As I said, I think it's something they had in mind at one point. I think they tried it. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay. I think they tried it, and it just didn't work.
Looks like the robot left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef.
Oops.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
I want to try out some speedrun tricks.
The robot better change tactics and
Tactics and fast. Oops. I still can't believe that, like, I've been trying to do a sponge glide this whole time, and you can just, like, shoot the robot with the cruise boost. Of course, normally you don't have the cruise boost by that point. Although speedrunners do Goo Lagoon pretty late into the run. There we go. So they usually have the cruise boost. No. Or the what? Or the cruise bubble. I don't mean cruise boost. What? The head flew upward, fell down, and landed in the wires. Okay. Spotting! The old clothesline move. Oh no! Oh no you don't. Not this time. There we go.
nice flying head thing moved by Patrick.
Spotting! The old clothesline move. Oh, come on. There you go. No, come on. Oh, bull crap. Oh yeah, so fun. You know, I was just thinking to myself the other day, you know, I love the rest of this game, but man, this boss fight right here, just best thing in it. Just takes the frickin' cake. I mean, I can't think of a better part of the game than this. Just, I mean, this boss fight is just... You have to use such diverse strategies to beat the boss that, you know, it makes such an interesting fight. You can't just hop around like an idiot and, you know, try to attack him. But, you know, I mean... In all seriousness, I love how in the final phase you have to go ahead and change tactics. You know, you go ahead and you can't just hop around like an idiot. You have to actually, like, watch for your openings. You have to go ahead and take the chance to strike when you have it.
Feel like a new sponge.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I bet this is the hard mode working. You know, I mean, this boss is just... Oh, I've never seen anyone beat this boss like this. It's just... Oh, it's so difficult. Whoa! Oh, I got a mega boost there. Wow, something actually exciting happened in the Robo Sandy boss fight. Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, quiet down.
Oh, Bubble Buddy gets moved up there. Makes sense. I think I already disabled the hand, but just in case. You know, I gotta say, for a second there, I really thought that I was gonna die in that boss fight. I mean, it's so difficult. I don't know how I made it out of that boss fight alive. Just, it's amazing. Alright.
Hey,
Whoops.
Anywho, we've got the hand disabled, so I can try out what I want to try out.
Let me t-
Alright. You know what? Hang on. I want to just... Here we go. Nope, that's not going to be a good cruise boost. Boom! I cleared it with ease. Of course, if you want to get the spatula on top, SpongeBall storage is the way to do it. But, you know. Oh, there we go. I will say the Robot Patrick fight is actually pretty fun. The Robot SpongeBob fight is not fun because of, at least to me personally, because of just like it is pretty difficult at times. Not really even the part inside the chum bucket, but the part inside Robo Sponge. Ah, shoot. Actually, I think Robo Patrick might be my favorite boss in the game. Like, two stage, 3 stage, whatever bosses are so overdone. It's like, you haven't even seen me in my final form. You always choose what part? The chum bucket thing? There we go. Oh, you choose this part. No, wait. Come back. Darn, that was a good cruise boost, too. Oh. How do you cheat? Oh, you use the disable hand part? Yeah. Or... Oh yeah, there we go. No, wait! Darn, that was a good cruise boost, too. That was really good. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier to disable the hand. No! Man, I need to... actually, I need to get a cruise boost and go up onto the wooden planks. Ah, I canceled. No, that's not a good cruise. The robot Plankton does not even show up. Oh, seriously? Oh man, I need to cheese that. Oh, which makes sense. He's set to follow you along. So, if if you... Wait, can I actually get that? You're supposed to be able to with a good enough cruise boost. Oh, crap. I've actually got a decent amount of momentum here. No, wait! Come back, SpongeBob! Holy crap, that's a lot of momentum. Darn it, I canceled my cruise boost. Oh, come on! I thought I had that. What are you doing in this? It's kind of just become messing around, but I want to try out speedrun strats. So, like, cruise boosting, I'm practicing. I plan to use an older route of shifts. Oh, wait. I plan to use an older route of shifts and maybe start doing some runs soon. Because that was his hope in posting the tutorial videos, is that someone would go ahead and like, or more people would get into speedrunning the game because of it. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, it absolutely is, but that's the point. Have you seen some of the stuff he does in his new speedruns? Like, holy crap. I'm not even talking the tutorial video. No. I'm talking go back. Like, to his first speedrun, well, posted speedrun of the game. Darn it. Like, back at the start of his channel, basically. No! Oh, it absolutely is. And actually, like, the supposed last big discovery that's there for any percent was just made. I mean, just some of the tricks they pull off are just crazy. Or some of the tricks he pulls off, really. Like, I'm sure there are other speedrunners of this game, but darn, it's crazy. Alright, now we just die, right? I think so. Oops. I messed up. You need to... Shoot. I forgot what he said to do. I know what he said to do. Shoot. Yeah, I messed that up. He said you want to get here and then basically just mash this. And then... Well, I know you disable the hand. But you have to do this to die because you can't... Or I know I disabled the hand, but that's the point. Alright, let's see if I did it correctly. Oh, I didn't do it correctly. I probably didn't get high enough for the checkpoint. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see if I got it this time. I feel like I did. Alright, let's see if I did it. Come on. Show me the money. Yeah! Woo! That's a... Wow, that's an easy speedrun trick, too. Holy crap. I want to try that again. Just to be safe. Alright. Alright, you have to jump here. Then you hover over here. There we go. Speedrun strats, yep. And I got it. Wow. That was good too. I just basically hit my head a few times and did it. Man, that was actually really awesome. Actually, hang on. And then here's a bonus. If I'm not mistaken, that's the house. Wait. Actually, I should probably be sure before I say that. No, yeah. Looks like the house. That looks like the house with plankton. And if it is... Oh, wait, that's not the house with plankton. Could I don't even know if you can make it over to that house. No, the house with plankton was further back. You can. Doesn't do anything for you. Except let you kind of explore. The scenery is not solid, so... Yeah, oh, wait. You can go in the house. Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know the house is way back there, I think. Could I get on this cowboy hat? Is this cowboy hat solid? Nope. That was a bad mistake. Yeah, no, it's probably best to stick with the one spatula, but I want to practice this a few times. There we go. Look at that. And now... Ah, shoot. I didn't do it well enough. Oh, no, 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 no. Shoot. Alright, see you, Tom. I messed up there. That was my fault. Well, that was weak. But it's okay, because we are on the slide now. You don't even have to make 2 full jumps like Shift says in his tutorial. Oh, shoot. This has cool... It really does, yeah. Specifically, the simpler ones are really cool. I don't think I want to get into, like, the 1 frames and the inconsistent tricks and all that, but... There we go. Ah, I still spawned back at Larry. Maybe I need to move to hit my head over a bit. Alright, come on. Show me the acorn. Ah, what is going on? Oops, I roped way too early. Shift posted another tutorial 3 minutes before you started streaming. What is the new tutorial? Hey, there we go. Nut. Is it? Oh my God! Is it ballroom skip? Oh, that would be so ironic. Or ballroom clip. Ballroom clip. Phase through museum lasers. Oh, I know how to do that one. Actually, that's one of the easier ones. You hang off the side. Alright, hang on. You hang off the side, you're gonna get hurt, but then you just kind of land. Man, if you can basically just hit your head like 3 times and get this, that's pretty good. And it's pretty quick too. Like you go ahead and you go over here, then you swing here, veer sharp right, and then oh, jeez. There we go. Come on. Show me the acorn. Oh, Larry. You know what? I think if I were doing a run of this game, I would rather just, like, save time. Or not save time. I'd rather, like, get the, like, well, kind of save time. In the sense that, like, there we go. In the sense that, like, I'd rather hit my head multiple times and ensure that I get here than to, like, try to risk it and do one, like, to hit my head a few times and then end up getting sent back to the start. But yeah, I might do some practice with this game off screen, and I might do some practice with this game off screen. Welcome back, Scorpion Queen, and then And then, like, do some speed runs. Obviously, I'm not going for world record, but it might be cool to, like, shave time down. I have live split, but I have no way to really show it on screen, which sucks. But, yeah, basically, people would watch me do the runs, and then... Alright. Ah, put me back at the beginning. And this is where I'm saying I'd rather, like, hit my head multiple times and waste a few seconds that way. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. I got really low. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I saved it. Come on, show me the acorn. Yeah, there we go. You know what? Something I'm not really good at is sponge ball storage. So let's practice that. Specifically, I'm not good with coming out of it and then jumping. Although I got a really good sponge ball storage the other day off screen. Shoot, I messed up. What? Ah, shoot. I can't... Oh! Oh, well, yeah, okay, well, that makes sense. You can actually slightly get over into this area, technically. There we go. Sponge ball storage is not hard. Getting on top of the chum bucket apparently is hard. Like, I'm not the only one complaining about how difficult it is either. Oops. Seriously though, apparently the makers of this game didn't know the meaning of the term collision. Darn it! I always forget that, I always forget you only get one jump when you get up there. Because technically a bounce counts as a jump. Ah! Shoot. Yeah, this is one I definitely need to practice. I feel like as long as I take a few extra seconds and hit my head a few extra times and really make sure I do a good job, I feel like I've got fast nut down. Darn it! Which glitch are you talking, Shiny? SpongeBall storage? Darn it. Hey, SpongeBall storage. Cool. I want to try to get this down decently consistent. consistently. Actually, preferably, I'd like to get this down first, like, first try. Obviously. When you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not even a glitch. That's just collision. Like, that's the thing, is that the developers of this game apparently didn't know the meaning of the term collision. Or collision detection. Darn it, I forgot to bubble bowl. You know, it's crazy the places they chose to put in this game. Like a lot of them are from the TV show. Like a good example being, as crazy as it sounds, Industrial Park, the place where you fight Robo Patrick, is actually in the show. It's one of the most obscure references from the show I've ever seen. But yeah, it is in the show. The Flying Dutchman is never shown to have a ship graveyard of any kind. That I know of. I could be mistaken. Rock Bottom obviously is a classic episode. I understand why that reference is there. Sand Mountain is referenced. I don't think Sand Mountain itself is referenced. I think some of the slopes and things that are there are referenced in the show. Kelp Forest, obviously a classic. You know, the magic conch. You know how the darkness at the is solid, but did you know it's... Oh yeah, at Rock Bottom, yeah, that is... Yeah, I know that. At the pit over there, yeah, it's solid. Although it's also worth noting it's too far down to really do anything with, so... If you get stuck down there, you're screwed regardless. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna... Obviously the Krusty Krab, great, you know, famous place from the show. Like, I'm not even counting really the big places. I'm talking the areas, like... Yeah, okay, I'm sure technically downtown Bikini Bottom is referenced in some episode. But usually it's just Bikini Bottom. I don't think they ever specifically refer to any part of the town that's there as downtown Bikini Bottom. Jellyfish Fields, of course, being a classic place from the show. Goo Lagoon, same kind of thing. Actually, it's funny. It's like, the further into the game you go, the more obscure the references get. Like, Goo Lagoon, Jellyfish Fields, and... Goo Lagoon, Jellyfish Fields, and Downtown Bikini Bottom, with kind of the exception of Downtown Bikini Bottom, like, all classic places from the show. The next place is, like, Sand Mountain, Rock Bottom, and the Murmelair. And with the exception of the Murmelair, like, the other two are decently well known. And then the third area is, like, SpongeBob's Dream, Kelp Forest, and... Darn it. It's like SpongeBob's Dream, Kelp Forest, and Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and it's like, what are these places? I mean, technically, the only thing you can say of those three is like, Kelp Forest is technically featured in the show, in an episode, and like. And like, you know, like, I don't know, I guess technically there is that one Dream episode, so if you're stretching things, you could say that. Darn it. It's kind of sad Glove World never made it into... Hey, Timeline Goddess. Yeah. I mean, it is... Definitely, but at the same time, Glove World didn't really become a thing until later seasons. So you have to keep in mind this was released about at the end of season 3. So I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like they really had Glove World established at that point. It was mainly a background thing at the time. Because up through season 3, the only mentions of Glove World are once where it's not shown, and once where it's kind of in the background of the episode the entire time. And they don't even refer to it by name in that episode. So, I mean, even if it did make it into the game, it would be like final area of the game kind of thing. Oh no, I had it. But I get what you're saying, Timeline Goddess. Okay, come on. Nope. Okay. I thought maybe I could like just not cheese. That's not the right word, but just like get through that one. Nope. Wasn't Glove World in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman? Because it's also, if that's the case, it's also possible that with the exception of the big landmarks like SpongeBob's Pineapple and things like that, they were trying to avoid things from that game. That game flopped hard, to put it mildly. What is your favorite? My favorite world in this game. I don't know. I really like the slides of Sand Mountain. It's a nice, short, easy, relaxing area. So, you know, maybe that one. Maybe. Nah, Murmelair. Murmelair has to take it from me. I just love the general aesthetic of the entire thing. And I love the ballroom. As tedious and annoying as it is and can be, I love the ballroom. What about you, Shiny? Oh, geez. No. Come back. Darn it! Oops. Darn it. Ah, shoot. Mine is Jellyfish Fields. It's fun, full of cool things to see. And got a nice green shade everywhere. Come on, why does it keep doing that? There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm honestly a sucker for dream levels in video games. Huh. Timeline Goddess, have you played Psychonauts? They're not exactly dreams, but close enough, honestly. Haha! There we go. I'm getting this down decently consistently. I've not played that game. You should. Basically, the entire idea is you go inside people's heads. So, I mean, it might as well be dreams. But, I mean, there are some... It's a really cool game, but there are some weird levels in it. Mainly, the nice thing about dreams is that, or dream levels, is that they're not bound by, like, the restrictions you'd have of, like, the rest of the game. Like, if you want to have something completely weird and out of place for the game, you can put it in a dream level. And no one's gonna, you know, no one's gonna think twice about it. I hated Squidward's dream for quite some time, but it's really not that bad. Darn it. There we go. Maybe I'll play Psychonauts sometime. It's an older game and I have it on Steam. That's a weird game. From memory, I recall it being a lot like Battle for Bikini Bottom, and thus I took a liking to it. I can't say whether... I don't really know whether that was because it was like Battle for Bikini Bottom or because it was like a good game. Upon seeing footage of it more recently, does not quite hold up to what I remember. I mean, it does look like Battle for Bikini Bottom, but not in a good way. Like, it looks like a wannabe. Darn it. Hit the wrong button. I liked the movie, though. The movie was good. The movie itself, I mean, not the video game based on the movie, but... What is your favorite music track in the game? Oh, Mr. Ushanka. It's gotta be Murmulaire. Murmulaire is just so catchy, so great. I mean, that's definitely my favorite. Dream is a little too trippy for me. Kelp Forest is a little too atmosphere, like... It's basically white noise music. Flying Dutchman's Graveyard is awesome. Rock Bottom sucks. Period. Music playing doesn't matter. Sand Mountain has some decent music, but it's just slide music, basically. Like, it really doesn't have its own music track while you're, like, in the lobby or anything. Hey, there we go. I'm missing... I just said Murmulaire already. Jellyfish Fields, of course, it's good. It's fine. I like it. Downtown Bikini Bottom can be catchy, but I tend to kind of just zone out to it. Like, I don't even notice it after a minute of playing in there. And then Goo Lagoon is catchy until you spend too long in there, and then it gets annoying. Darn it. Darn it. The movie video game is quite like BFBB, but I do like how it kind of expanded on the floating blocks by making complete challenges out of them. Oh, William Solis. Yeah, I absolutely agree. The Robo Patrick level in this game is fantastic. I forgot to Bubble Bowl. What? There we go. My favorite music in the game is the Flying... I believe Robo Patrick and Flying Dutchman are same music. Oops. First, I need to bowl this open. Was it Shiny Mew Hunter? That would be kind of funny considering this game was built on Nida 100 Frights engine. Actually, it was basically built from Nida 100 Frights. There we go. It's just stacking game on top of game on top of game. But I mean, it also makes sense, right? If you're gonna make a SpongeBob game, why create a new engine when you have a perfectly good engine for a game that people loved? And I mean, I kind of say this... I kind of say that with a slight amount of, I guess, sarcasm. Which is to say, you know, you don't take advantage of people like that. There we go. Like you shouldn't take advantage of things like that, but still. I mean, it's corporate things, like, they don't care. Does it? I could have sworn Patrick's is, darn it. I forgot to open this up. I could have sworn Patrick's is do-do-do-do. 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 I know that's also Dutchman, or I know that's Dutchman's, but I could have sworn it was same music. Oh! I saved it. Cool. Yeah, industrial parking. Oh, okay. Alright. Hey, does anyone remember the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward buys SpongeBob a pie that's a bomb? That was a fun episode. Yeah. There you go. Dying. Yeah. Well, these aren't pies. They're bombs. They were made in a bomb factory. There we go. Alright. Let's do like 3 more of this one. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother with Sponge Glide. I could probably spend the rest of the stream doing it and not get it. Like, I know it saves time, I get that, but... Holy crap. Alright, yeah, let's do 2 more on this one, I guess. Yeah. Two more successful runs of... Oops. Darn it. Darn it! The movie game is the real BFBB hard mode. I mean, it also looks super boring and repetitive, so... Thanks, but no thanks? No, I do want to get the movie game just to play it and see if it's really as bad as people say. There we go. Alright, that's 2. Oh man, Oh man, I definitely want to try ballroom clip. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get it. Darn it. I'll have to get it for GameCube. Actually, I could get it for Xbox. Darn it. Darn it! Darn it. There we go. Oh, that was beautiful right there. Shift in his tutorial, like, he actually lands on the little ledge there, but if I could do that pretty consistently, like, it just gets me right up here. Can I cruise boost here? I'm sure I can. Hang on. Ah, I canceled. But it's fun from what I remember. I mean, look, as long as it's fun, I don't care, like, what else there is to say about it. Like, that's the important thing to me, is that I can just kind of have fun. Holy crap. Crazy speed. You want to see me run to the other side of the chum bucket? You want to see me do it again? Man, you can get on top of the Krusty Krab sign with this. God, my momentum's crazy at the moment. Hey! Can we get up here? No? So we can get on top of this theater, but we can't... Oh! We can get along here. Why, though? Yeah, I figured you can't get up there. At least you... Okay, well, at least I know you can get up there. I bet you can get on the Cut Forest sign, too. Probably with, like, a bash or something. Yeah, okay. And invisible wall. How far can we go back here? Not far enough. Yeah, okay. Ballroom clip. Ballroom clip. Oh, you can get up there. Oh, I misread that. I mean, I really... Honestly, I really don't care. I was just kind of messing around. Like, it's not so important to me that I'm willing to, like, go back out there and do that. Because this is... I'm just testing out, like, some speedrun strategies here. Oh, yeah. Ah! No, wait! Shoot. No, not the roof. I was talking about... Oh! Oh, the sign. Yeah, I got that. I'm getting good at cruise boosting. Man, look at that. I just did a 2 cruise boost. Darn it, I need to jump sooner. Ugh. Hey, welcome back, Minecrafter. Darn it. Darn it. Very fast sponge. Yep, going at incredibly high speed. Also accurate. Oh, this doesn't feel right. No, this isn't fast enough. I love how Fodder's head just, like, rolls around. Ah, I canceled. No. The real great discovery for speedrunning this period would be if they found a way to, somehow keep cruise boosting, like, without the glide that's there. Oh yeah, there we go. No, wait. Aww. Which are you talking about? The one before that awesome one at the end there? Yeah, it was pretty bad. Although to be fair, at least I did get a slight boost in speed. shoot. Holy crap. Oh yeah, that's the kind of speeds I'm talking about. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no, I've still got a slight cruise boost. Apparently in Xbox version you have to pull off like 2 cruise boosts or something to go fast. Oh, okay, so I can use these stairs to cruise boost. Darn it. Ah, that was a bad cruise boost. Should still be enough to get up here. Actually, you don't even need a cruise boost to get up there.
The Mermelade, secret fortress of Squidward.
Secret fortress of Squidward. Cruise boost on PS2 is so bad because it reads triggers first, and you want it to read the bubble bowl, and you do it 2 times. That sounds awful. Do 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 do. It can take minutes. Ugh, that's awful. Although I'd imagine some of the more experienced speedrunners... What am I saying? The more experienced speedrunners play on Xbox. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Didn't think that one through. It's okay, I'll cruise boost over here. Here we go, good place to cruise boost. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Can I actually bubble helmet that? No. But only barely no. No! Alright. Let's end the cruise boost and just... Oops. Okay, left wall jump activated. Oh, come on. Die! Finally, jeez. Die! No, where was I? Oh yeah. Is this high enough? This should be high enough to do a cruise boost off of. Yep, that's good enough. Holy crap. Stop, SpongeBob. No. Move there. There we go. Ah. Oh, that was a terrible cruise boost. Holy crap. Again, a terrible cruise boost. What the heck? There we go. At least there was a hand spot right there. Because I haven't been getting spatulas this whole time. Ah! What are these garbage bubble bowls? Just out of curiosity, where did you find that bingo word you used? Wait, are you talking wait, is that in the thumbnail for this stream, or are you just talking about when I did the bingo streams? Oh, okay, good. I just typed it out in Microsoft Paint. I make all my thumbnails myself, usually by taking a Google image and then adding text of some sort. But I've got a font that's there that I downloaded from the internet. Seriously, what is with these garbage cruise boosts? Yeah. All right. Jeez. I don't know what's going on with my cruise boost. Come on. That's decent. I'm just saying screw it at this point and going through the caves. Or, yeah, through the tiles. Like, yeah, I know that there's a thing you can do here with the electricity fields. Ah, you son of a nutcracker.
Feel like a new spot.
Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm about to... I'm about to go into this area, so it's going to cancel cruise boost anyway. Alright, this is where I wanted to be. We'll cruise boost off of this. Actually, wait, there's no point to it. In order to do the trick, in order to do the clip, you need to bubble bowl.
Look, boy.
No. Okay. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Shift. Last night he was doing a run and he was on really good pace, and he couldn't get ballroom clip. Like he had a 40-second lead. Like he was 40 seconds ahead of his PB / the world record because he holds world record. He was 40 some seconds ahead, 43 I think, and he lost 41 seconds to the ballroom clip. Like he could not get it to work. If I were to speed run this game, I guess I should really get the Xbox version. Load times are supposed to be better. Although I was also asking about the comparison of load times from original GameCube to Wii, and no one really seemed to know the answer. No. Okay. No. So I don't know, like, I don't know what the load times are. I don't know how accurately this actually more or less emulates the GameCube system itself. Like, I don't know if load times are made better. I don't know what the deal is, but I cannot get this ball to work with me. No, wait, come back. Alright, so now we can be gentle with it. Give it a nice push. Not that way. That way is pain and misery. No! Come back, no!
Button is the most satisfying. Push, push.
Oh, okay. I would totally be the kind of person in a run, to like, it's like, oh, well, I couldn't get ballroom clip first try, so let's just do this the pleb way. Even though I know it takes up like a minute more. Alright, let's be gentle with it this time. There's no timer on it, so it's not like it's gonna go away. Wait. There we go. We're just gonna let it roll itself over here. There we go. No, stay. There we go. Nope. There we go. Yeah, got the ball in place. Now I just need to clip. See, I see what to do here. Like, it's going to try and push me out, but I need to use the ball, like, because the ball is there, it's going to try and push me out of the little space I'm in, because I'm not supposed to be there. So I need to have it push me into the glass. Alright. Like, yeah, I totally get... I get the idea of the trick. No, no! Tartar sauce. Alright. No! Where is it going? Where? No! Oh, okay. Alright. It slowed down some. Let's just be very gentle here. No! Wait, no! RIP. I was just looking at the comments on the THQ Nordic Twitter and 50% of the... Well, yeah, of course they are. Because they announced they're in dealings with Nickelodeon. Like, earlier this year, in April or so, they announced they're in dealings with THQ Nordic. Or not, sorry, with Nickelodeon to bring back classic Nick games. So, of course, the responses are, bring back Battle for Bikini Bottom. Or Battle for Bikini Bottom Remake. Like, that's the fan base. Oh no, where's it going? It's gone rogue. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Also, hang on. I want to check something out. What does this say? Oh, it says checkpoint. Okay. Shoot. Nope. No, 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 no. Come on. I would buy... Oh, I would buy all the... Like, I don't own a PS4. I own an Xbox One and a Switch. Which is all I'm mentioning here because that's probably the relevant ones. But, like, I would buy the Xbox One version, the Switch version, and the PS4 version. Like, I would buy all of them to support the remake. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Come on. Be a good little ball. Okay. Ah, I think I had it for a second there. Most of these streams are you breaking it. Oh, absolutely. Okay. All right. Here's the thing, Shiny. I love finding these cool tricks and things like that to, like, make the game more interesting. Not that I think Battle for Bikini Bottom needs it. I just think some of these are really cool, like the ballroom clips. Like the ballroom clip. Oh no, you don't. But the thing is, like, they're really cool, and I like showing them off. Man, no, you want to see me really break a game? I had it for a second. You want to see me really break a game? Watch my Night of 100 Fright streams. They're pretty early on, but oh. No. No. Oops. Whatever. I like doing glitches too. Yeah, because the thing is, like, they're really cool to pull off. They're really cool to show off. No, come... Oh, okay. Alright. No. Okay. Although I hope they, like, I hope if they do I hope if they do a remake that they don't, like, patch some of the glitches, like ballroom clip and cruise boosting and things like that. Although the funny thing is, like, when developers have done things like that before, like, oftentimes they find, like, players will find some other way to break the game with the fix that they did. For example, in the game, I can't remember if it was the first or the second one, but in one of the Half-Life games that are there, there was this thing called bunny hopping. And it was so called because basically when you jumped forward, like, you got a slight increase in momentum. But the thing is, it's supposed to reset when you land. However, if you jump and then immediately go into another jump... No. It'll... Like, it keeps adding the momentum. So if you jump... If you do it enough times, it, like, just gives you this massive speed, and you just go, like, crazy through levels. When the developers heard about this, their reaction was, oh, okay, we gotta fix this. So instead of gaining momentum when you jump, you actually lost momentum. The catch is, to do this, they had to in some way slow your character down. They had to cancel out the momentum that they gave you. So you may say, well, how did they do this? Well, of course they just doubled the momentum in the other direction. Now, the catch with this being, of course, if you see where I'm going with this, if before you could jump and get half of the speed you could get going forward, but now you can get double the speed you used to be able to get going backwards, what do you think players did? They started doing backwards bunny hops. So, like, and now it was even faster because you only had to spend half as long actually doing it. since, you know, it was double the momentum. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go off, don't go off, don't go off. Since it was double the momentum, so, like, backwards bunny hopping was invented. And people just, like, blew through levels using this. Like, the thing is, if you try to break something... If you try to fix something that players broke in the first place, they'll find a way to use whatever you use to fix it. Only they'll break it even worse than it was already broken. And sometimes that's the developer's fault. Like, they did something to fix it, and that made it more broken, like with the backwards bunny hopping. And sometimes that's just... It happens that there's this quirk with the way they patched it that does this. Ah! I swear I was in for a second. No. No, wait. Come back. But anyway, gosh, going back quite a bit in the conversation. Like, the thing is, I like to find ways to break the game because it's fun to me. Like, it's fun to find out-of-the-box solutions that were unintentionally created by the developer. Because in my mind, I'm using what the developers gave me. So, you know, that, like, they gave it to me, and I'm just using what they gave me. Okay, we need to be careful here. No. Okay. Come on. Give me the clip. Give me the clip. Okay. Oh. I had it for a second there. I swear I did. Come on. Come on. Nope. You're not going anywhere. There we go. Whoa. Whoa there. Hold on a second there, Neptune. No. I really wish Shift would do a ballroom clip tutorial. I would totally watch that and learn it and use it. It's been one of the options that have been there on his polls for a while now. No. No. Challenge? You mean spatula, or what do you mean? Ah, I almost had it. No, don't fall. I had it. I was there. I was clipping. Like a puzzle platform. Probably this, to be honest. I love Rube Goldberg machines. So this is pretty awesome to see. Although the first time I actually played this game on stream, I struggled hard with this one. I'd done it before. I knew how to do it. I couldn't for some reason. No! There we go. What about you? God, I hate the Cup Force slide at the end. Ah. No, wait. No. No. I'd had a couple I mean, I just hate it because of how difficult it is. Like, it's a sharp spike in difficulty between really between Sand Mountain and the other two slides. Like, Sandy Stream is closer to Kelp Forest, but Flounder Hill. Yeah, but screw the sock in Flounder Hill, man. The slide is actually fun, but screw that sock. I think Shift called that sock the Feels Bad Man sock. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Come on. No. I was in the ball for a while there. Oops. Whoa there. Alright, come on. I'm starting to get a feel for the trick on my own. Like, darn it. Ah! I get like I'm getting the I'm understanding the idea of this trick more and more, but okay, come on. Come on. I always thought it was odd that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were in the... Yeah, that is a bit odd. Like, okay, I kind of get Mermaid Man's point of being there. I do find it weird that Barnacle Boy's there, though. But I guess they're always Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Like, I don't recall ever seeing them separate. Except, like, in the one episode where Barnacle Boy wants to be treated like a man. Ah, shoot. Ah. No, wait. Where are you going? No! Great. Yeah, I'm starting to understand the idea of this trick more and more. That doesn't necessarily mean I understand how it works. Doesn't mean I necessarily know how to do it. But I'm understanding the general idea. For whatever reason, when you go into that small crowded space, the game, like, tries to push you out, because... no, that's gonna knock it off! No! And thus, it wants to push you out, but there's nowhere really to push you out. So it pushes you into the ball, because the ball is hollow inside. Whereas I guess the other two things are not. I feel like they were just there to have them appear more in the game. Eh. No! No! Oh my gosh, this and the sponge glide. No! No! Yeah, which is okay. I like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Like, okay, I know people complain because Mermaid Man's voice actor is different, but deal with it. It's not that he was dead or anything, it's just that, I don't know, I guess he couldn't do it. He was doing something else. Come on. No. Okay. Alright, easy now. Easy. Oh, wait! Ah! No! No! I think I had it for a second! No! Hey, Marvin. I can't enjoy Patrick's voice in the German version because the old voice actor died. Ah. I assume you mean the German voice actor died? Ah. Alright, let's see. That is sad. I'm sorry to hear that. No, wait, come back. You're not going anywhere. Ah. Ah, shoot. You can't move the ball too far away from you or else it's like it'll kick you out. Come on. Ah! No. Okay. All right. We're just going to gently push it back into place. All right. Come on. Come on! I can't get this clip. Yeah, sorry, Shiny Mew Hunter. Okay. Darn it. It's, you know, it's actually amazing the number of characters that Tom Kenny has voiced. Tom Kenny, of course, being the voice of SpongeBob, at least here in America. There we go. Nope, I did that to myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does. I just... No, Shiny Mew Hunter. Let's clear something up, alright? In a run, there are actually people who have, like, practiced this to the point where they can get it in a decent amount. And usually they would have gotten it by now. I mean, Shift got mad because it got to the point where he wasted 43 seconds on this clip. I'm wasting more like probably going on 10 minutes at this point. No! Get back here. No! No! I know, I'm joking, Shiny. But seriously, like, Shift, hey, can you please do, like, you know, the one trick you haven't done? Thanks. I'm sure he'll get around to it eventually, but still, like, it is ridiculous. He's like, Museum Laser Phase skip. It's like, seriously? Really? Like, seriously, I don't even know how, like, I don't know how long his video is, but it shouldn't be more than, being generous, 2 minutes. Alright, so you're going to want to be here at this point in the museum. You're going to want to go ahead and fall off the edge of the tire just as it's about to go through the lasers. Now, here's the thing. As soon as you do this, you'll get hit by the laser, and you'll phase, but you'll be through the laser. Then you just go ahead and... then you just get back up on top of the tire and you're through the lasers. Now you can move on with the level. The reason this works is because there's something called iframes or invincibility frames. This is when you get hit in a game and you don't immediately take damage afterwards. The reason this works is because when you go down on the side of the tire and get hit by the lasers, you are using your iframes to get through. Since you can take the hits, you're now through the lasers. SpongeBob looks like he's having fun. That's ridiculous. And I mean, okay, yeah, maybe that's what the people wanted, but like, Jesus Christ, people, what? Like, you don't even have to, that's one of those you can literally watch a video and pretty much get the idea of how to do it. Like, okay, Sponge Glide, yeah, you kind of need to explain what's going on, because it's not as simple as watching the video and doing what it says. Not, or just doing what's in the video. Like, you'll fail a good, gosh darn it. You'll fail a good number of times. But, come on, the museum laser skip? Really? And you take 4 minutes to explain it? I'm not hating on Shift here. He's an okay guy, he's a great speedrunner, but come on. The thing is, it may be what the people wanted, but you have to keep in mind, he had to put it in a poll. He does polls on Twitter for what the next trick should be. He had to put that on Twitter. People had to vote for it. Gosh darn it. I'm... No. I mean, I get the idea of saying you're trying to teach all the speedrunning tricks, but really, like, he should actually start covering areas, like, okay, a great example being downtown Bikini Bottom, because screw this ball clip, I can always come back if I want. A good example being downtown Bikini Bottom, right? There is a certain path you take in downtown Bikini Bottom. So, obviously, you're going to want to have 5 spatulas so you can enter downtown Bikini Bottom. Now, once you actually enter into the city itself, you're going to find yourself talking to Mrs. Puff at the very beginning. Before we do anything else, we're going to want to hang a right here. Now, when you take the right and go all the way to the end as far as you can, you'll find yourself by a statue. You'll notice that there's a rock and a lamp. Now, the weird thing is that in this game, collision detection is iffy. In other words, what you can and cannot stand on is weird. So you can stand on the lamp, which is what you're going to want to do. You'll actually want to hit that tiki. Then you want to go ahead and light the thunder tiki while climbing on top of the statue here. Oops. From there, you'll want to go up on top of here and double jump over to this lamppost. Now jump on this thunder tiki, but quickly jump over to this lamppost, then jump up here. Now we're going to go back over here, jump up on this rock, and then destroy these tikis. Then we'll hit all 4 of the buttons and be done. I wouldn't even worry explaining about how I'm doing the buttons so fast there. Like, yeah, okay, if you try and do it yourself, you'll find that those are, like, that's really quick to hit the button with my bash, but, like, okay, collect the spatula. Now you're going to want to head back to Mrs. Puff, and this part is very important. When you head back to Mrs. Puff, look for the 3 wood tikis on your right that have a wheel above them. You're going to want to head that way. Jump up on top of the tikis to collect the wheel. Now this is important. From the corner of these 3 tikis, you can double jump up to that roof, which is what we want to do. So, there you go. You didn't see it, but just so you can see it, because the cutscene's going to interrupt you. There you go. Now the thing is, remember that collision detection we talked about? How it's iffy in this game? Well, you can actually stand on part of this bamboo bar that's here, but only on this side of the building. So what we're going to do is jump around the corner here and onto part of the solid bamboo lining that is there. So you'll want to double jump, wand wave, and you should find a slight ledge there. If you were an idiot like me and got hurt, you want to collect the underwear, because we're going to need to go ahead and take some damage here. Now, the glove is going to get instigated, or aggravated. You'll want to get hit by the glove and quickly jump on top of him and onto this lamp so that you can jump up here. The reason this works is that enemies actually have collision detection once you go ahead and get hit by them a lot of times. Then you just jump around here, and by now you should have enough monies, or you should have collected enough monies to get into the Sea Needle, which is where we're heading. And I'll stop this, because that was just to make my point. But, you know, I get that's more of the tutorial video, but at this point, he's doing these very basic things that don't need the full explanation. I always thought that the cannon was supposed to destroy the tikis. Yeah, no. The cannon is supposed to destroy the tikis. I was doing a mini speedrun tutorial. You actually go in there and bungee jump and destroy the tikis and get another spatula. Now, I don't know what he does. I forget what he does. He does something to actually get up here, but basically you're going to want to You're going to want to lure them over here so that you can jump on top of them and get up here. Then you'll jump over to the boat, back over. Well, normally you don't fail like that, but normally you get to the bus station.
Hi, Gary.
Then you change into Sandy. And then from this point, Shift actually go, like, at least in the video I was basing this off of, Shift actually goes all the way through Sandy's little course that's there, her little obstacle course. But as we know, because he does actually take time to, like, swing back over, as we know, you can just do this.
There's another one.
And then, if you get on top of the cannon, shoot. No, wait. Ah. And I already destroyed the tikis. No. Ah. All right, plan B. Darn it. They do what with SpongeBob? Get up there? Yeah, I buy it. I'm sure they do. Again, as I said, I'm going based on a very old tutorial of shifts. Or not even tutorial. I'm going based on a very old run of shifts. Like, we're talking his first run ever, but... Like, yeah, this is my point. You probably could, but... Because usually with... Yeah, back in the day, they switched over to Sandy. But you absolutely could with some cruise boosting and some other things. I think this tiki stack over here is faster, maybe. I don't know how quickly they do it in, oh, shoot. As long as you get it in one shot. I think the tiki stack is faster. Because you have to go through at least part of the obstacle course with SpongeBob, right? I mean, this basically puts you at the end. But anyway, like, I mean, that's just the, like, I think he's done enough tutorials that are there, like speed run, route tutorial, whatever. I don't think we need another one of those necessarily. And there you go. Normally you don't suck that bad. You get on top of the cannon and get over there. Pretty fast. I mean, the only advantage is how fast Cruise Boost moves. Like, Cruise Boosting moves really quickly. But it's also worth noting they usually don't do downtown until later on. Like, they usually save it for the end of the run. The tutorial I was going based on is, like, before you even get Bubble Bowl. That's how old it is.
Sandy!
But anyway, like, that's one example. Another great example is, like, jellyfish fields, right? First of all, if you're gonna do basic speedrunning things, here's the first thing you need to know. When you exit out into this little hub area, normally the gate is locked. So you have a total of 6 places you can go, including the houses. You're going to want to go beside this tiki sign right here, because it's the only one you can access from the beginning. That's not a house. You're going to want to stand between the rock here and the taxi sign here. If you're up on the taxi sign, it won't work. Like that. And you want to go in, well, I guess you could go in any direction you want, but you're going to want to go right between these and stand here. you'll get a prompt and you'll want to hit A. Now, once you hit A, and you need to do it as the prompt comes up, wait too long and you'll have to try it again. But as long as you did it right, when you do this again, and you do need to do it a second time, it'll go ahead and taxi you over to Jellyfish Fields. What we just did is disable the hand, which lets us do some out-of-bounds areas. A great example is that we're going to go get a spatula that you normally couldn't get because it's below a death barrier, unless you are on a bungee jump. So normally you'd head over here, there's a sock, but you'd head over here, you'd maybe collect the sock, and then that would be the end of it. But instead, we're going to grab the spatula. Now we're here, we're going to pause and actually go... Oops, that's top of the hill. That's the first spatula. You want to pause and select the second spatula that you just got. This is going to go ahead and teleport us basically up further along past the gate that's there. From there, things are actually pretty normal until Patrick's Dilemma. Like, you just go ahead and jump. But anyway, normally I don't do that warp when I actually do like no damage runs or bingo or whatever because I want to collect socks. Or have to collect socks. It's funny, I actually said I wouldn't want to speedrun because I don't want to remember sock locations. And yet, I'm pretty sure I could go through and collect all 80 socks from memory. Hey, does anyone remember the episode of SpongeBob where they, SpongeBob makes that sundae and so his breath stinks? But he thinks that everyone thinks he's ugly? Because Patrick puts the idea in his head? Fun fact, that was going to be a Oh, yeah, I know the smelly sundae. Unfortunately, even if you put the file in, it doesn't do anything. Alright. Well, that sucked. But anyway, speedrunners normally do Patrick's Dilemma skip. With a good cruise boost, you can actually get by without it. But... which is why normally they come back to Jellyfish Fields. Anyway, but yeah, like to give you some idea, by the way, to give you some idea of just like how long ago the shift tutorial is I was referring to, I believe his time for that speed run was like 1:55. It was definitely above an hour, and now he's down to like 55. Anyway, but I love the line in, or I love the two lines in that episode about the smelly Sunday. How long have I been ugly, Patrick? As long as I can remember. Darn it. There's a reason they come back later now. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Yeah, exactly. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Early SpongeBob was great. No! Ah. There once was a little barnacle. He was so ugly that everybody died. The end. Ah. The thing is, to get a double jump there, it's a one frame trick. So, basically you want to make sure you can do it with one jump. Darn, that one actually got pretty close. No cigar. Oh, I almost got down to the land below there that time. Not that I think that does me any good. It's funny. Old speedrunners of this game be like... Well, they succeed. New speedrunners of this game be like... Gosh. Oh, whoops. Anyway. I don't know. I think we're back. Darn it. Darn it! I keep canceling out my cruise boost. Terrible cruise boost. Jeez. Ah! I had a good one there. Darn it. New speedrunners be like, well, they don't fail either. That was a good cruise boost, though. Ah! They'd be like, yeah, exactly. They'd be like dead. Actually, I mean, because of how often they reset, that's probably more accurate. Like, especially if you... Like, shift is up to 10,000 attempts for any percent. Over 10,000, like. Ah! What is with these terrible cruise boosts today? Yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, I had a pretty good cruise boost. It's like I'm watching myself try. The thing is, like, if your angle's off, it can... Like, if you're at not enough of an angle or too much of an angle, it can... Shoot. It can mess it up. There we go. That's the kind of speed I want to see. Never mind. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see more speed. Ah, shoot. Ah. I need to get that, I need to get Battle for Bikini Bottom hacked and play that. Oh no! I don't remember who it is exactly. I know it was not in the form that it is now. Like, basically, this is not doing this where, like, you go against a surface and do it is not the original cruise boosting. It's called, like, fast cruise boosting or something. Shift talks about it in one of his cruise boost tutorials. Like one of the older ones. Come on. All right. God, that's a terrible cruise boost. Again, terrible cruise boost. on. Come on. All right. Well. All right, come on. Give me a cruise boost. Come on. Come on. Give me a cruise boost. Welcome back, Samster. Come on. Ah. Seriously? Darn it. There we go. Ah. Come on. Ugh, that's a terrible cruise boost. Okay, well, I think I've had enough of the cruise boosting. Just a reminder, there will not be a stream tonight. I'm doing one now instead of one tonight because I've got things I'm doing tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream you show up to.